I need to come out. It's over, man. It's over. I'm not even gonna watch the rest of the game because it's over. The season is over. It's over. Don't even know we should put my headphones, but it's cool. It's over. It's over. It's over. I'm gonna go ahead and get straight to this right here.
Welcome to Everything Commanders with your host, Dream Team Buddha. Hail to the Commander.
What's good, Commander family? I don't even know how to put this. It's over. There's no way you can say it. There's no way you can look at it. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. I'm kind of pissed because Jayden Daniels shouldn't have been out there. But I understand he's a competitor. And I understand that he want to do it for the team. But in all actuality, we far, and I'm talking about far, from where we need to be. I thought we were closer. And it's good to see him walking. I know, Jayden. I know. That's a dislocated elbow right there. 9 times out of 10, he's definitely going on IR. And if he didn't tear anything, he probably could come back. But at this point, I'm like, sit this band. Just sit him for the season. Let him go ahead and chill. Hey, let him chill. We'll see you next year. It's no need to bring him back out there. Yes, I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, if he did not tear anything in his elbow, he could come back out there and play this year. But I'd be damned if I want to see Jayden Daniels back out there with this team this year. This shit is over. And it was over before he got injured. It was over. I'm looking at some of these decisions that we made. Now it's time. Now it's time for me to look at AP like, okay, I know it's the AP we trust. But AP, I think you took too much of a gamble. Like I said, I ride with you, brother. But this right here, we took some of our future and gambled it on protecting Jayden Daniels, and we can't even fucking protect him. We can't even protect him. The O-line was getting their ass whooped tonight. Just like every other week. Just like every other week. We can't even protect Jayden Daniels. Drafted Josh Conley Jr. Traded for Laramie Tunsil. And here we are. Can't even protect the man. I thought coming into the season, if there's anything that we can do right, that's make a pocket for Jayden Daniels and keep him upright. Now, this situation where he just got injured, yeah, he had to scramble. He got injured trying to scramble. But every time he's got injured this year, it's been when him pressing, trying to make plays, trying to put the team back in it, and trying to create a spark. But here's the thing. You can create a spark all you want. But sometimes you need to change that starter, okay? You need to change that battery, that alternator, because this vehicle of ours needs a lot of work. We were spoiled last year. We got by a lot of shit last year. And you understand it in the beginning. They say you spoil you. You spoil you. You shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't have been there. And I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. We got away with a lot of stuff last year. But I didn't think that we were this bad. I get it. All the injuries, this, that, and the fourth. But if you look at the moves that were made this offseason, we took a gamble on old heads, vets, people that been in the league for a long time. We took a gamble on that shit. And it bit us in the ass, both of our butt cheeks. Everybody's hurt. And now we're playing the rookies. You see, they did it all wrong. They did it all wrong. You tried to protect these rookies, these young guys, until they're ready to play, instead of sprinkling them in to the lineup early on in the season. Throughout the first couple weeks, whatever the case may be, you talking about they got to show it at practice. Throw them out there. Throw them out there. Now you're throwing them out there. They making all these mistakes when we need them because we're injured up. They wasn't expecting to have such a monumental role in this offense or the defense or the special teams this early on, because y'all was handicapping these young guys. Jayden Lane looked like, and he's a son of a coach, but you can't even tell. All the drop passes, all the fumbles, all the mishaps that goes on with Jayden Lane, you would think, damn, this guy's a bust. He's a bust. But I don't think he's a bust. Too much responsibility is being given to guys who aren't even proven yet. They forced to play because of injury. We didn't have it set so those guys are going to play in the lineup. So if this time was to happen, they will be ready. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. We did it all wrong. Joe Witt, hey, he got to go. Cliff Kingsbury, go get that head coach job you've been looking for. You got to go. Dan Quinn, if you're going to promote somebody, promote somebody. If y'all going to go get somebody else, go get somebody else. But it's no need of holding on to this offense and defensive coordinator. Now, I'm not saying it's all their fault, but what I'm saying is this. This is the first night where I seen Joe Witt Jr. adjust to the offense. You was playing man all first quarter, all first half. We was getting cooked. And we can't do it. You was blitzing, 0 blitzes, this, that, and the fourth, and they still was moving the ball. I get it. But you adjust in the second half, and we look much better than in the first half. This is the first time I can say that in 9 weeks. The first time you got out your own goddamn way. It shouldn't take this long for you to make these adjustments. Jayden Daniels shouldn't have been out there this now. Damn that spark, bro. Take him out. Put him on a. I seen a tweet, and I'm thinking this might be what it is. Nikki Giabala say, well, the chances are we won't see Jayden Daniels and the starters out there for the fourth quarter. I'd be goddamn, he was out there. He was out there, and now he's out of here. That looks like a dislocated elbow. And I'm just hoping and praying that he didn't tear anything. Best case scenario, 4 to 6 weeks, he's out of there. If I'm the owner, if I'm the coach, he's done for the season. I don't give a damn if he just twisted his elbow. He's got to. It's no need of putting him out there in harm's way. The investment, Laramie Tunsil, he getting his ass kicked. Josh Conley Jr. needs more time to develop. Why are we picking so? And I've seen a lot of people talk about Josh Conley Jr. and I try to cover for him because he needs time. What he do? And it may In the future, it may work out in his favor. It may work out for us in the future. But right now, we need a little more. And you know how you kind of counter these situations? The offensive coordinator. Why is Jayden dropping back, trying to find a guy 20 yards down the field when you know we ain't got no weapons out there? That's why I said, Cliff, your time is up. You got to go, bro. I was geeking for you to stay. I was like, I don't want you to leave. Y'all had a great season the first year. But honestly, we need something different, something fresh. This RPO college style offense, whatever the case may be, we don't have the personnel to run what you want to run, Cliff. We don't have it. And y'all don't know how to adjust. And since y'all don't know how to adjust, I think y'all need to be adjusted out of here. Honestly, that's just how I feel. I'm just keeping it 100. And I'm not the type that say, oh, go fire everybody. That's not me. But what I'm seeing is we are light years behind these other NFL teams. We do not look like an NFL team, y'all, at all. At all. It ain't one game I can say, well, coaching they was battling against the other coach, or it was a coaching match. I ain't said that one time. We got spanked every week, week in, week out. Penalties left or right. People getting hurt left or right. Everybody's getting hurt because they pressing. Everybody's trying to make a play. We can't win for lose. Shout out to Trey Amos for coming back out there several times to try to hang in there for the team. But young man, you've already made your mark with the Commanders, bro. Listen to me. If you looking at this, you made your mark. And I know you're not looking at it because you at the game. But you made your mark. You showed us what you got what it takes. We got to put more pieces around you. And we can't put more pieces around Jayden Daniels giving away a second and a fourth. Now, I get it. You did it because you thought we was about to go Super Bowl. But you thought wrong. It's no way. Now, if everybody was healthy, then we could have a different conversation. But that ain't the case. Everybody hurt. Everybody hurt. Man down. Every position took a hit. Every position took a hit. Think about it. And every position took a hit. And I'm talking about our main guys, not our backups. Look, Luke McCaffrey messed his shoulder up. I think he broke his shoulder. Like, it's terrible, bro. It's terrible. And I'm pissed off because we could have done better to put our guys in better situations to come out on top. Like, it could have been vanilla offense. It could have been vanilla defense. Yeah, it may not have been the sexiest thing to do, but it would have at least kept us in games. Not put so much stress on our defense. Not put so much stress on our offense or our special teams. Like, I just feel like they think that we are still in the same situation that we were in last year. And that is not the case. And now, right now, it's Marcus Mariota's season. It's up. That's it. It's done. Get me to the offseason. Get me to the offseason. We got, let me see, the Commanders draft picks for the offseason. We got a first-round pick. We don't have a second. We got a third. We don't have a fourth. We got a fifth. We got a 6th-round pick from for Brian Robinson Jr., and we got 2 7th-round picks. We in trouble. Trade all they ass. Listen, Deron Payne, if you ain't going to sign him, get him out of here. Love Deron Payne. I would love to have him back. But if we ain't going to sign him, get him out of here. Get some picks. We need some young guys. They said it tonight. Like, the team is just so old. Like, we have no future right now. We don't even got no future, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. And AP made a bold move by gambling and going for old vets, savvy vets for this team. And what we didn't account for was the injury bug. It's no way he could have accounted for this. The older you are, the same way they held out on Terry McLaurin, they was telling Terry, yeah, I know you great. I know you do what you do, but you know you about to hit 30 years old. You know when you get older, analytics say you become more injury prone. And Terry saying, well, I ain't been injured my whole season. I've been there every game. I ain't missing out one game. How we looking right now? We in week 9. Terry can't even stay in the game to get 3 catches. he get the 3rd catch, he hurt. We are finished on this season. It just is what it is. It's no, I've been optimistic. I've been hopeful. I've prayed. I've talked myself in the mirror to make me believe that we're going to turn this thing around. It ain't no turning around. It is what it is. I'm telling you, I'm in my feelings for real. And I'm sitting here looking at this game. And I'm like, man, I was going to go live, but I said, no, I don't want to go live because I want to sit here and actually look at the game and see what the hell we are doing. Yeah, it was games where it was a miss here, a penalty here. That's every damn week for us. Every week it's a penalty here. Zach Ertz had 2 false start penalties. 2 of them. Them old guys, they got to go. We didn't think that we was going to get this type of return on investment in these old guys. Like, come on, bro. I don't want to see Zach Ertz out there no more. I don't want to see it. Ben Simmons, get your ass out there on that field. Because if you trash, they need to let you go this offseason. If you can't do it, you got to go. Like, we got to stop playing games here. I don't care. The same way you came in, you did Ron Rivera players. The same way you did Benjamin St. Juice. The same way you did Jahan Dawson. The same way you did, what's his name? The linebacker. God damn, I can't think of his name. Jamie Davis. The same way you did him. Emmanuel Forbes, if I ain't named him, the same way you did those guys, you got them out of here. It's okay if you missed on these picks. Ron Rivera put us in a situation we can't make no mistakes, and we making them. I questioned that 2nd and that 4th going for Larry Tunsil. I said, God damn, we need that all-pro tackle. I didn't think we were going to go get a right tackle right after that. But when I saw the Giants get Abdul Carter, I said, damn, I see what they're doing. They playing chess, not checkers. But little did I know that same offensive line is going to be getting their ass handed to them at this point in the season. We are getting cooked. Jayden Daniels had no time to throw all night long. Okay? Jayden Daniels had to use his legs more than he's ever used them before. More than he's ever had to use them before. This season, should I say. Jayden Daniels is good. He's better than good. But if he don't have the pieces around him, he's as good as washed. He's as good as washed. No run game, no wide receivers to get open. And why the hell aren't we getting short passes going? Why can't we do, some offenses that don't have a run game, they got a short offense going, where as though they doing 2-3 yards. That's a run game for the offense. But for us, every time we drop back, it got to be 60, 70 goddamn yards. And it's pissing me off because that's Cliff Kingsbury. So that's why I say, you know what, Cliff, hey, you got to go. Adios, amigos. You got to go. End of the season, like, it's I don't know if they're going to let you go now. Like, I don't know what point it's going to prove unless you're going to promote somebody within. But somebody got to go. And you can blame it on injuries all you want. We took a gamble. We fucked up. Excuse my language. We messed up. But at this point, these guys are finished. And it's sad to say that because after what we did last year, we went to the NFC Championship game, and it was looking like, you know what? We were 60 minutes away from a Super Bowl game. We were 60 minutes away from a Super Bowl game, and here we are this year, looking like we 60 years away from a Super Bowl game. Like, are we kidding? Woo! Did Dan Snyder pay somebody to put that bad juju back on the Commanders? Because last year it's like we couldn't do no wrong, but this year, trash. It's crazy, bro. And like I said, I talked about injuries. I talked about all the penalties. I talked about everybody trying to push. It just ain't in our favor. Period. We can't get a damn thing going. I don't care what it is. I could go player for player, position for position. And I could tell you every time where it was something that went wrong. Every time. They taking turns, bro. They taking. We don't look like we're the worst team in the NFL. I think the Jets better than us. That's how I feel. I think the Jets better than us. We don't have a dog on offense. Yeah, I love Terry. Terry is one of the ones when it comes to, he's a team player. He's great for leadership. Like, look at him celebrating. We don't got no Jackson Smith and Jigba. This shit pissing me off. Jackson Smith and Jigba isn't even that athletic. But he's one of the ones. Because you know why? He got the dog mentality. Our only dog that can bark is injured. He ain't played the whole 60 minutes yet this season. He might as well sit his ass down. He might as well don't come back either. At this point, all of those draft picks, all of those unrestricted free agents, undrafted free agents, rookies, get them in there. Let's see what they got. Because we need to shut down the retirement home this offseason. We better not sign that player over 25 years of age. We better not sign that player over 25 years of age unless they a dog like a Micah Parsons type situation. At this point, trade everything that you can trade. We ain't got much trade value. I don't give a damn who it is. Trade them right now. Because the main thing is protecting Jayden Daniels in the future with the Washington Commanders to Jayden Daniels. That's all we got. That's all we got. Trade them. Trade Deron Payne. You get something for Jazon, trade his ass too. I heard something about Marshawn, trade his ass too. Trade what's the bomb? Trade him too. And listen, if they gonna give us some picks, we need as many picks as possible because it's over. We finished. The season is done. And it's pissing me off, bro. It's pissing me off. Because I'm giving my energy to they having a ball on TV. They having a ball on TV. I can't even think right. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to sleep tonight. This pissing me off. Because I get on here every week and I tell y'all, hey man, there's still hope. I'm still optimistic. We still can do this shit. I know we can turn it around. It ain't over till the fat lady sing. Well, God damn it, I'm a fat dude and I'm gonna sing for you. It's over. It's over now. Move over. It's over. It's over. Sam Darnold looking like the MVP. He didn't miss a pass in the first half. He didn't miss. Sanger still was getting shooken out his feet, shooken out his boots. Trey Amos, they rubbing off on Trey. He got shooked up so bad by Jackson Smith and Jigba, the boy had to walk to the locker room. He had to walk to the locker room. He got shooken out his own shoes at the line of scrimmage. Why are we pressing Jackson Smith and Jigba one-on-one? He's the best receiver in the NFL. Why are we playing him one-on-one? Joe Witt, talk to me. Why are we playing him one-on-one? When will we double a wide receiver or a threat the whole game? I haven't seen it. And if they done it, it's been mild. They still catching it. Every big-time receiver that played us, each week they had themselves a day. And it was ease. I could see if it was a competition with that number one said receiver. No, they be running scot-free. It's either that or Marshawn is grabbing on their booty, grabbing on their hand. That boy got a hand problem, and it's something. Is Marshawn, if they can trade you, my brother, listen, I don't dislike you, but you just not for the Commanders, bro. You're supposed to be the veteran. You're supposed to lead this team by example. You're leading us by penalty. Every time you turn around, and now sometimes they be working you. They be a little bit, they be calling the game a little petty sometimes. But 75% of the time, you just suck. They say, oh, well, Marshawn had a good game last week because they let him play press at the line of scrimmage. He did it tonight. He got cooked. I don't want to see us in another night game. Can they what they call it? They flex your game and they put them on national television. Can you take us off TV? Can y'all not cover our team for this week? Because we is nowhere near ready. We are nowhere near. We finished y'all, and it's sad. It felt like the same old. You know what? This was the funeral tonight, and they put us in the Redskin jerseys, which look good, by the way. You know, you go to that funeral. You know, I had my brother passed in July. You know what we were saying at that funeral when we walked up to that casket? He looked good, though, y'all. He looked good. May he rest in peace. My brother looked good in that casket. Them Commanders look good out there tonight dying. That was our funeral. And we did that in front of Art Monk. We retired his jersey, and we retired the Redskins, the Commanders. We need that new stadium. We need to get out of Maryland. We need to get back in D.C. I don't know what juju that's bad that we got on us, but we got to get up out of there. I'm telling you, we are cursed. And I hate saying that, but we done, bruh. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I don't want us to ruin Jayden Daniels. I do not want us to ruin Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels is all we have. And I'm not taking away from Bill, who's unproven, or Terry McLaurin. I'm talking about the future of the Washington Commanders. Jayden Daniels is our pride and joy. And if they don't, I get why you move the way you move and you put people around Jayden Daniels like Laremy Tunsil and Josh Conley Jr. But here's the thing. Why? You must have thought that we was ready. Like, y'all made us feel like we ain't got nothing to worry about. We ready. Super Bowl. I'm over here talking. I'm singing loud. Super Bowl, baby. Looking like a fool. Everybody laughing at me. And you know, I asked y'all 2 weeks ago, am I delusional? I'm damn sure delusional. I'm a delusional. I'm no longer delusional. I'm back to reality. We suck. We suck. The Commanders suck. Point blank, period. Can we turn it around? Yeah. When? I have no idea. I don't know when. I will let you know. When they let me know something, I'll let y'all know. But we done, bruh. We done. Jayden Daniels looked like his arm looked like a chicken wing when you eating them wings and you try to pull it apart, but that it don't want to give. Okay? That's what we saw tonight. And I hate that for Jayden Daniels. I know a lot of y'all gonna go straight to the comments or y'all gonna go straight online, and the first thing y'all gonna talk about, here we go, Jayden Daniels is RG3. He's RG3 all over again. No, that's not the same thing, bro. It's not the same thing. It's not. It's not the same thing. Yeah, injury-wise, yeah, he got injured. He's been injured up quite a bit a few times this year. I get it. But RG3 wasn't half the man that Jayden Daniels is. Wasn't half the man. RG3 was only a runner. He had so much work to do to become a good pocket passing quarterback. Jayden Daniels don't even really want to run the ball. He would rather dice you up than to use his legs. But he got to run because he had nobody to protect for him. Nobody. Laremy Tunsil's so busy worried about his social media and him looking good on social media than bringing this offensive line up. And, you know, a lot of them Texas fans, they said that, you know, y'all talk about Laremy Tunsil. He is a all-pro player, but, you know, he sucked when it comes to blocking for the run. Or, you know, he all for himself. And, you know, they couldn't wait to get him out of there. I'm like, man, y'all sound crazy. We talking about an all-pro left tackle. He been a Pro Bowler. He been doing this for years. Now he here. I don't like situations like this. And I know it's AP first time. I think he made a mistake. I think until I'm proven otherwise, I think he made a mistake. This is my only time giving pushback to the move that AP made. AP, you shouldn't have traded all those damn draft picks for Laremy Tunsil because it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Jayden Daniels is hurt. Y'all made the move solely to make sure Jayden Daniels wouldn't get hurt. And Jayden Daniels had to run like a chicken with his head cut off out there. And all those teams that were struggling last year, you know what happened? They were so bad last year that they were still at the top of the draft. And you know what happened with them being at the top of the draft? They was able to get more young dogs. They was able to get more young dogs to help them build their future. You know what we did? We skipped a million steps. We jumped ahead of the line because we knew somebody in there. Yeah, my folks working there. So I'm going to go talk to them. They're going to push me to the front of the line. You know what's going to happen? When it come down to it, when you got to actually show that you belong, this will happen. Because we damn sure don't belong. Jayden Daniels might belong, but it's a team sport. It's a team sport. And Jayden Daniels need help. Jayden Daniels need help. I love Bobby Wagner. It's your turn to go. Jordan McGee can get it done. And if he can't get it done, let's see. If he can't get it done, let's see. I would rather struggle with trying to make changes and trying to develop some young players than to have an old savvy vet in there that's supposed to not make any wrongs. Guys, and I can say to myself, hey, he's just too young. He's not ready. He has to be brought along a little more. We got to give him a little more time. I would be able to say that, but I can't say that with Bobby. I can't say, well, Bobby got smoked. Did you see the pass? I don't know if it was a tight end or wide receiver, but he was just sitting there. He caught the ball at 8. They had to get the first. And when Bobby went to tackle, he was pushing Bobby back the other way. He was walking Bobby to the first down. And if it hadn't been for Louisville coming up to help him and clean up, then he would have never made the tackle. And I've been fending for Bobby. I've been fending for Zach. I've been fending for Von Miller, all those guys. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong for telling y'all I believe in those old vets. We had too many of them. It's good to sprinkle some in there every now and then to mix the bunch up to help bring the young guys along. But you know, one thing I learned with these youngers in these streets, or when you come across these young kids that's smart, they say, well, Uncle Buddha, how can you tell me what I need to do, but you ain't doing it? You making mistakes. How can you tell me or show me what I need to do when you ain't doing it right? You ain't doing it right. You got to lead by example. Now I get it. Everybody is pressing. Everybody's trying to make a play, but it just ain't working. We took a gamble on all these old guys, and we injured up. Noah Brown, we bought you back. We took a gamble. We said we need a big body receiver. Instead of going out there and getting a young, we got a younger one. We got a couple of them on the practice squad. Instead of saying, let's usher these guys into the lineup, get them a role, bring them along slowly but surely. Look at Horton from the Seattle Seahawks. He wasn't nobody. Torrey Horton, I think he came from Colorado State. He out there scoring 2 touchdowns. You know why? Because they gave the young man a chance. They told him early on, it's your time to shine. You're going to have to make something work. He started off getting 2 catches a week. He was returning kicks. He was doing all that. He earned his way because they put him on the field. They gave him a chance to do something. They ain't baby him up. That babying situation got us in trouble. Because now we need the young guys to step up and feed the family. They can't do it. You know why? Because the older guys that were supposed to feed the family, they ain't lead by example. So, yeah, we trash. And I don't want to keep venting about the situation because it's giving me a headache. But the season is over, y'all. Point blank period. It's over. I'm going to get to these comments real quick because I ain't been on here all night. I need to talk to somebody that's going. I need to hear from somebody that feel like I feel. Am I by myself? This shit is over. It's over. It's over. Don't put Jayden back out there. I don't give a damn if he can go next week. Don't put him out there. Let him sit. Let him heal up every part of his body. And you know what? Y'all ready to tank? Y'all ready to who y'all want to get? Look, we about to start talking draft boards. We about to start talking draft prospects. Huh? We there. We 3-6. What you think the Lions gonna do to us? I don't even think we're gonna beat the Dolphins. I don't even think we're gonna beat the Dolphins, bruh. It's over. It's over. We may not win another game. Who can we beat? Let's go to this. Let me go to the schedule quick. Then let me get to the comment. Let me go to the schedule real quick. We're going to see who we can beat to end this daggone season because it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. Let me see. Commanders. Hold up. Schedule. And let's go through it real quick. Let's see who we can beat. Okay, we got the Lions next week. We're gonna get cooked. Point blank period. We play the Dolphins. I don't think we can beat the Dolphins no more. I think we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose to the stinking Dolphins. We play the Broncos. We're done. We're finished. We're not beating them. We're gonna play the Vikings. We're gonna lose to the Vikings because we stink. We're gonna play the Giants, and we still gonna lose to the Giants because the Giants better than us right now. They better than us right now. Eagles, we don't stand a chance. We don't stand a chance against the Eagles. Let me keep going. Shall I? Then the Cowboys, they can't wait to sink their paws into our skin again. And the Eagles going to expect, we ain't winning another game. It's over. It's over. We ain't winning another game. It's point blank serious. I'm done. Let me get to these comments. Oh my God, I got a whole lot of comments. Listen, if you're new to the channel and you just joined in, hit like on the stream. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. And forgive me for going off. I didn't say a whole lot of profanity here tonight. I try to keep it on the hush somewhat. But, this is sad. Look at Jayden Daniels. He got on one of them daggone casts looking like Kayvon Thibodeau out there. He looking like Kayvon Thibodeau out there. Come on, man. It's all good, JD5. I ain't listen. I never give up on JD5. Because he one of the ones. Let me get to these comments real quick, man. Let me see if I got some supers in here real quick, and then we can get to these other comments. Because we're going to talk. We're going to talk, man. Shout out to my boy Jonathan. Appreciate the super chat. He said, get rid of Wagner, Preston Smith, Lattimore, and Bowman. Trade all of them. Get them out of here. Get them out of here, bro. Get them out of here. We don't need that. At this point, at 3-6, it ain't an old vet that can help us at all. Jonathan, appreciate the super chat. Thanks for the double up. He said Quinn got JD5 hurt. What was he in the game for? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, why was he even in the game, bro? And I'm not the type that complain like that. When I saw the tweet that said 9 times out of 10, Jayden Daniels won't be out there with the starting offense, I said, you know what? Damn, I would like to see Jayden go out there and let them put a drive together. You know what? But it's all about protecting Jayden Daniels. Don't put him in the game. He was in the game. I said, Jayden Daniels out there, y'all. He out there. Get down to the end zone, and my man get tossed around like a solid. Pop my man's shoulder out of the damn place, man. That's crazy, man. Let me get to these comments, man. Shout out to Gator. My boy Gator say, not gonna lie, it was bad. It was very bad. It was very bad. Ronell Gordon, what's going on, player? He said, fire every coach on this team, 38-7. Why keep your quarterback out there? That's gonna be the question going into the offseason. And we in week 9. Week 9 or 10. I don't even know what we could. I don't even care anymore. Let me plug this up. I don't even care what week we in no more. We over here talking about, man, hey, listen. Shout out to Dosky. He said, I've been said take him out. Should have, shelve him for the rest of the season. Yes, I'm with that 100%. Put him on the shelf. Let him collect some dust. Woo! Shout out to my boy Nate. He say, fire Quinn, fire Witt, trade Jayden Daniels, trade Lattimore. Woo! Why you say trade Jayden Daniels? Hold up now. You get a little too spicy now. He's all we got. I don't know about trading Jayden Daniels. I get that you frustrated though. This ain't Jayden's beef. This ain't his beef. Shout out to Too Proficient TV. He said you can't have nothing nice. Hell no. My mom and them used to say that all the time. I can't have nothing nice around here. Y'all always tearing something up. We can't be good for more than one season. We don't deserve nice things. I guess. You feel me? One time Slim, what's going on, bro? Say, shaking my head, bro. As a Cowboy fan, I'm sorry, man. I'm heartbroken for you. Hey, listen. Broken hearted. That's how I'm feeling, bro. I'm hurt. I'm definitely hurt, bro. I am definitely hurt, bro. I can't even lie. Like I tell you, I doubt if I sleep tonight. And then I said to myself, my nephew kept saying, are you going to go live? I said, I don't think I'm going to go live, nephew. I'm just going to enjoy the game And then hopefully at the end of the game, I'll be able to get on there and tell everybody, yeah, we did it. We beat the Seahawks. We did it such and such, such and such. And look, we still got a chance. Now it's time to beat the Lions. We knew within the first 3 minutes. Well, I can't say that. We knew within the first drive that it was over. First drive, 8 minutes, touchdown. Couldn't do nothing with him. Cooked. Shout out to my boy So Ninja. He said, Buddha, all I'm gonna say is, bro, this is worse than 3-14 year. AP and coaches and training staff have failed majority. Ooh, now I gotta take a drink. Throw dry as a mug. He said, stadium ain't home no more. Hell nah. Hell, everybody went home. Everybody got out of there. It was traffic all up and down. It was traffic all up and down 210. 50. It was traffic all up and down 250. 50 and 2. What's that? Landover Road, 202. I had to take my nephews home. It was traffic all up and down there. I'm like, oh, the stadium jumping, sold out crowd. It's fitting to be up. Little did I know we was gonna get out. We was gonna get our tails whooped. Took it to the woodshed, straight like that. Jetty, what's going on? He said, I told these stupid ass fans, don't play Jayden. Season is over. Now look at you making him RG3 out for the season. Hey, listen, man. That ain't on the fans, man. The fans can't control who play, bro. The fans can't control who play. When I see that they couldn't block for Jayden Daniels, hey, he got to come out. But then Jayden Daniels go out there, he dislocates his shoulder. It's sad, man. It's a sad day in the DMV. Jetty also say, Jayden, please leave Washington. This team will kill your career. It's starting to look like that. You know, we used to be known for killing careers. We used to be known for finishing players. We get a good player, supposed to be good. They come here, trash. Go somewhere else, and it be what it is. 805 Vaughn say, trade Jayden. Nah, bruh. Ain't happening. Ain't no way. Ain't happening. What do you say? It's Miho's 28. He say, question. Why had y'all been delusional after one good run? Generally, why be delusional? Bro, let me explain something to you. And I'm speaking for myself. I can't speak for all other Commanders fans. But, bro, we've been trashed for so long. The first sight of success, it did wonders for us last year. I had the time of my life last season watching these Commanders beat teams week in, week out at the last second, even in the playoffs. I felt like I was able to live again, watching the team that I loved, I came out the womb loving, be great again. I felt like the time was now. And boy, oh boy, was I wrong. That's why I'm delusional. Usually each week, even after we get spanked, the next week I'll be like, somehow, some way we're gonna win. It ain't a ounce of hope in me right now. I ain't optimistic at all. It's over. That's why I'm delusional, though. I'm just being 100 with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shout out to my boy Steven. He say, what the F is Jayden even in the effing game down 31 in the effing fourth quarter where they couldn't block a freaking fly? Like, bro, for real, bro. Like, why was he even out there? We've been done. Shout out my guy, Joe Houston Jr. We fit. Shout out my boy, Joe Houston Jr. Y'all make sure y'all follow his page. We fit DC. Y'all make sure y'all go follow bro. Bro says it's a sad year. And bro going down to Madrid. He going down there to see that game in Madrid. Bro, listen, if you can get your money back, I would tell you to do that. You better not be going down there to see the Commanders play. Go down there to enjoy yourself. Have yourself a good time because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Shout out to Steven. He say, Coleman came in and played better, and he's been on the bench. Yes, I've been praising Chris Paul for the past few weeks. Well, ever since he's been in. I didn't think he could do any wrong. Tonight, he looked bad. Now, every player is allowed to have a bad game. But we we look soft. We look soft in the run. We got a finesse offensive line. We don't got no dogs out there. None. Not Larmy. Maybe Cosme. Maybe he's one. Maybe he's the mauler. But we don't have one of those. Look at our line, y'all. We don't have no dogs. We got all finesse guys. Laremy Tunsil, Josh Conley Jr. Now, Josh Conley Jr. still has Siamese Raw. And at this point, hell, I'll trade Laremy Tunsil. Hey, get him out of here. We don't need you. Josh, you going to the left. You protect Mariota for the rest of the season. I can't believe we lost Jayden Daniels. There was so many haters hoping and praying on our downfall, and they got what they wanted. They got what I wanted. They got what they wanted. Steven say trash, bro, straight trash. It literally can't get worse. Shit. I wouldn't put nothing past his team. Ronell Gordon say Dan Quinn down. Hold up. Dan Quinn down. Gotta out coach by every coach he had coached with. I don't know what you're saying. I think that okay. I see what you're saying. Listen. They know his form. They know his scheme. It is what it is, bro. It is. I don't think that we can outcoach any team. I ain't seen we ain't outcoached no team this year. You tell me, you drop it in the comments. Let me know what team we outcoached this year. We can actually say, you know what? They went out there and they coached us up and we look so phenomenal. You can't say that. Not one game. Last year, we had a few games that we could say Cliff coached his ass off. But other than that, it wasn't none. Shout out my boy Teo. He say, I knew JD was going to RG. It was inevitable. He's too small. Bro, I get what y'all saying. The chances were looking more likely that he would come about with some injury. He would have some injury. RG3 was arrogant. RG3 didn't want to listen to anybody. RG3, even when he was hurt, he didn't allow the trainers, the coaches, the owners. The owner was on the side. He didn't let nobody tell him he couldn't go back out there. See, the thing about Jayden, when he get hurt, although he got that dog in him, he want to get out there and play, he listens to the medical staff. He listens to the trainers. He listens to the coaches. The owners are on, the owners are standing behind the coaches. That's the difference. Thank God Jayden ain't tearing nothing up that can hurt his ability to be great. His left hand, his left elbow was dislocated, not his throwing elbow, not his throwing arm. Not his limbs, not his lower limbs. His legs are good. Yeah, he need to bulk up. He need to get bigger. I get it. But you just can't say that RG3 situation, bro. He's not even a runner, bro. Think about it, bro. Jayden Daniels isn't even a runner for real. He just was taking what the defense was given. He's not even a runner for real, bro. He wants to be a pocket passer. Trust me. Also, Steven say, post-game, they out there smiling and dapping up after letter four straight walk in tutties. Boy, y'all tearing me up. Post-game, they out there smiling and dapping up after letter 4 straight walk in tutties. And Jayden dislocated his arm, getting their ass smacked on national television 3 nights in a row. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I hate to see them hee ha ha kiki before the game is over with. While I'm over here sick to my damn stomach. JSN is elite. Agility, just not a great 40, definitely athletic. We need those type of running backs. In this NFL, it ain't about speed. It ain't even about speed. Look at the guys that can run top end speed. Xavier Worthy, Jameson Williams, Marquise Hollywood Brown. Think about the guys that can run top end speed. Are they looking like dogs? Or is it the Jared Jettis or the Jamar Chase or the Jackson Smith and Jigbas? Huh? You following me what I'm saying? That speed ain't everything. But that route run ability is everything. That separation is everything. The ones that can stay healthy is everything. The best ability is availability. All that speed is what it is. In the NFL, you got to be able to run routes. You got to be able to run routes. That's what you got to do. Shout out to Lucci 202. He said, we still would have lost if Terry played. Coordinators don't know how to make adjustments. That is a fact. They don't know how to make adjustments. Now, Terry's situation, in this current juncture, I would say we would have lost because of the fact that I don't know if he'd stay healthy for the whole game. But we need more weapons. Terry McLaurin ain't gonna cut it by itself. Terry McLaurin, at this age and this time in his career, I think that he will be a great number 2 option. But he could be a good number 1. Don't get a twist. He just got to stay healthy. But imagine having a dog at number 1 and you got Terry the dog at 2 and Debo at 3. Because Debo is a dog. He just not a 1 or 2. They at the end of their career, bro. We need the guy from Ohio State. How about that? Smith. We need him. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fast recovery for JD5. Shout out to JJ Philly. Yes, I appreciate the fast recovery for JD5, but the hell with the Eagles. I don't like y'all. It is what it is. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to Ian. He say, I'm just beyond pissed, bro. I'm pissed for you, bro. I'm pissed for you, bro. I smell a piss. I'm pissed over here. You understand what I'm saying? Teo say, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a freak about no damn fans for real. They paid win or loss. Win or lose, they paid. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Well, it's gonna be some hot seats around DC, so we shall see. My guy X say, my guy X 918 say, bro, I can't believe Jayden was still in the game. They got my man's broke off, shaking my head, bro. I'm still pissed off, bro. Teo say, I'm definitely turning into Doc Walker tomorrow. This shit is going to hit the fan. Yes, Doc Walker has a great show, and I'm definitely finna turn in as well. Also, shout out to Steven. He came back again and said, JJ, you a bum, bro. You in here, get the fuck, you bum. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't want to put that on there. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hey, my guy, X918 say, yeah, Marshawn, he got to go. He be costing us all the damn time. Yeah, whether it's a pass interference, a holding, he ain't making too many plays. He ain't making too many plays. Shout out to my boy Lord. I feel this in my soul. I'm pissed the F off. Me and you both, bro. Also, Ian say, I just don't see a way all 3 make it to the end of the season. There's the way Harris finds that acceptable. I guess you were saying something like that. Yeah. Shout out to King. He say, then we had JD. Why we got washed up players over 30 with a young quarterback? I just don't understand. Like, yeah, I don't understand either. Like, we couldn't get none of these young talented wide receivers. Like all the other teams, all of a sudden they just get to get them. We got the third most money in the NFL right now. Why we ain't using that money? We gave all these old vets 1-year deals. I get it. You protecting the future, but where you lost me at was when you traded away that second and that fourth. That's where you lost me at. Shout out to Ricardo. My brother's name was Ricardo. May he rest in peace, man. He say, sad day for Washington. Yes, definitely a sad day. I got a little emotional up here. I started tearing up a little bit. Hey, Teo, he said, they're going to re-edit all the NFL promos and commercials to take our whack out. Yeah, for sure. Ricardo, I'm with you. Trade everybody. Lord say, should have drafted Drake. Drake, what Drake was going to do? Drake? What Drake was going to do? What Drake was going to do? Hey, champ, he say, we look like the old Redskins. You goddamn right. I couldn't tell a difference. Shout out to my guy X. He say, my Mr. MX guy 918. He say, it was like a slow burn all season leading up to tonight in front of Art Monk. That's why I'm sad for. That's what we do for Art Monk. This is how we retire his jersey. And I was hoping we could wear those jerseys a little more, but now I'm starting to feel like, man, maybe them jerseys just curses. I don't know what it is. We just trash. Shout out to Steven. He say, they set JD up down 31 with 7 minutes left, and he's still in the game, bro. What the f? Who does that? The Commanders. That's who does that. Guess what? Guess who's going on IR? Jayden Daniels. Hey, King, he say, we the oldest team in the NFL. Why would we think this season will be good? Bro, listen, in the beginning of the season, bro, going off what we did the prior season, hope was high. The energy was great. The delusionalism was sky high. All the fans, we were so delusional, and now we here. Hey, Jetty, he ain't going nowhere. We ain't letting him go nowhere, bro. The press has started. Okay, cool. The press has started. I'm gonna go ahead and chime in on it. I'm gonna go look at that as well. A Newman, he said, coaching matters, not just head coach, but O-line, D-line, such and such. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that gotta go. Let me see. Let me look and make sure I ain't got no other. Shout out to Tribe. Tribe writes, biggest choker in Super Bowl history. We all knew Quinn, who Quinn was a smuck. I ain't man. He did choke, but that's Tom Brady, bro. That's a whole nother conversation right there. JD5 don't even have a 450 game. Listen, you're right. But you here to talk trash, though. Why you here to talk trash, man? Let me see. You here to talk trash. Shout out to Lamar. He say, as a former wide receiver, AP played it cheap and decided not to give Jayden Daniels a real target. Every quarterback needs a real receiver. No need to draft a tackle after you gave up picks for one. Stupid. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, when the moves they made, I said this better be one of the best offensive lines I've ever seen. I'm talking about the Hog Days offensive line. And that's not what we get. They get their ass kicked. Shout out to my boy Randy. My boy Randy say, brother, do not let the Washington Commanders have you sitting at St. Elizabeth Hospital. Bro, I'm finna go start the truck and check myself in. That's where I was at with it. That's why I went live early. I was supposed to go live a little later. Tracy, shout out to Tracy, said the season has been over. Yes, but today solidified that. This put the nail in the coffin. Deviola, what's going on? Cowboys here. You traded away your draft capital. Big mistake. Yeah, that's a fact. Dallas did the same thing, but y'all in the better boat than us. It is what it is. I can't compare the two right now. Big D Leo, reasons behind this downfall. Number one, Terry holdout. That's a fact. Number two, injuries. Number three, AP not getting defense. Number four, not firing Joe Witt. Yeah, all those things play a major role in our downfall. I don't think he can fend for Joe Witt any longer because something got to change. Like it's to the point where, as though, although when it gets this bad, it's like although you can't put it all on one person, something has to be done. For the fan base sake, somebody got to be let go. Somebody got to fall on the sword. Is Dan Quinn gonna get rid of himself, or is he gonna let this? Like you feel me? Somebody got to fall on the sword. Steven say, we not stressed. Hold up, we got to stress ourselves out. We got to not stress ourselves out with this trash. We can't go next week. They can't block. They can't defend. What's the point? He's out there in trash time getting ragdolled. Yes, that's a fact. Don, what's going on, brother? Shout out to my boy Don. He said, I try to tell everyone, do not sign Terry McLaurin, that these old players that we bought in, what's going to make this team worse? So you saying the old players made the team worse? I mean, we had them same old players last year. I think we should have signed Terry McLaurin. I just think that it should have been a shorter deal. I think that it should have been done earlier on. Like what he did was he waited, and then Terry McLaurin didn't get much work in the all season when he held out. It should have never got to the point where he had to hold out. It should have never got there. He should have got a deal done early on. Just give him what he want for these. We had money to play around with. We still got money now. We had money to play around with. Give him what he wanted. Let him get in there. Hopefully he wouldn't have got hurt, but we couldn't stop what was actually coming with the injuries. And that was one of the things I was hoping wouldn't happen is an injury on Terry McLaurin. And that's exactly what happened. Every time he make a big play, a big catch, it's an injury. And it's sad, man. Injury prone, man. We injured up, man. We injured up. Shout out to Charles. He say, that was some middle school football defense out there tonight, man. Laugh all loud. No excuses. But this team is hurt. Yeah, man. We've been saying this team hurt for weeks. We've been saying this team hurt for weeks. Shout out to Steven. He say, the only positive I saw tonight, the whole game, was Jayden's off arm. Hey, talk about it. Talk about it. Shout out to my boy Jonathan. He tripled up on it. He tripled up on the super chat. Shout out, I appreciate the $5 super chat. He said, I'm watching Rio Robinson live stream. He crashed out at the end of the live. Now on to mock draft and basketball season. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Rio, man. Listen, man, it's tough. It's hard out here for a Commanders fan. I feel for everybody, man. I feel for everybody. I'm gonna take some time, get my thoughts together, and try to come back and let's think logically. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, reality, this shit over. Ain't too much you can say. Shout out to Uncomplicated and Vicious, Firecliff, and AP Quinn on a short lease. Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying, bro. Cliff got to go. Let him go ahead and go get the head coaching job. I think we need to start fresh, create a different identity. Keep building these young guys around Jayden Daniels, young dogs. I think we need to get weapons. We got to get some weapons. We need a dominant pass rusher. I don't care what it's going to take. We need to find a pass rusher. And we can't keep trading away our picks for older guys. That Laremy Tunsil move was saying the Commanders ready to go to a Super Bowl. And when you did that, you should have just let Brandon Coleman get another shot at it. You see Chris Paul playing. Maybe you didn't think Chris Paul was worth a dime, but I don't think we should have doubled up on offensive line, especially with them looking as trash as they looking right now. Also, Don say, I hate to tell y'all this. This ain't the coach's fault. This is all on your own. He focused on the stadium. This all on the owner. He focused on the stadium instead of focusing on spending money on players. This is what happens when you're tight. Now, the signing of Terry McLaurin didn't come from the owner, though. I know he has the final say, but this is more so on AP. Don also say Terry McLaurin should have never been signed for $35 million deal. Here's a true number two. He's a true number two wide receiver at best. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's been thrusted into being a number one wide receiver for the Washington Commanders. But I don't think that Terry McLaurin is one of the ones where you can say, all we got to do is get Terry the ball. He's going to get 15 targets a game. We were saying maybe if he get a quarterback, he will get those type of targets. We got a quarterback. He's still not getting those type of targets. Nobody fears Terry McLaurin. They just fear him when it's one-on-one, contested catch, goat. They already know he coming down with the ball. But when it comes to the straight lining up, and maybe it's the coaches. Maybe we don't use it the way we should be using it. I always say this. Terry McLaurin need to be lined up in the slot, playing right side and playing left boundary. He don't do that. Hell, put him in the backfield. Let him run around out the backfield. We just got to get him the ball more. We don't force the ball into his hand. So that goes on the coaching, bro. JJ Passrow, he say on read option play. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Joe Houston Jr. He says someone needs to lose their job tonight. I believe so too. Shout out to my boy Jay Cooper with the super chat. He say Cowboy fans speeding. Hold up. Cowboys fans sending speedy recovery for Jayden Daniels. I'm all over the place over here. Also, Don say Jayden Daniels being small had nothing to do with an injury to his arm. That was a freak accident. I listen. That's something we can't agree on tonight, bro. For sure, Don. Shikuzi say Finally, a level-headed take. I'm so sick of this RG3 bullshit. Laugh out loud. People are straight r- rage baiting. His career isn't over. Yeah, that's a fact. He ain't over, man. Listen, that RG3 stuff, man. Like I agree with Mama Daniels. I agree with his mother. Please stop putting that title on Jayden Daniels that he's an RG3, like he's the injury away from his career being over. Now, granted, he has been dinged up this season, but he's only been in the league for 2 years. RG3 didn't even know how to slide. RG3, when he ran, he looked like a liability. At least Jay Daniels get down. At least he gets out of bounds. It's just they be collapsing the pocket. Our line suck. We gave up 2 damn picks this year and last year for goddamn Laramie Tunsil. And look where it got us. That's the issue, man. That is the issue. John Riddick say RG3 2.0. JJ. Suck Nichols 2-4. I ain't getting in that. I ain't getting into that. Also, John say, what are the sorry pathetic fans of sorry pathetic team who 35 years stinks? Yeah, you just come here to hate, bro. But we appreciate you here. Mexican Ron, what's going on? He said, this started in the offseason. They don't put a team together to pick up where they left off last year. They don't do enough and truly didn't go all in. That's a fact. They kind of went halfway in. Flex Max, he says, a Cowboy fan. Hey, listen, y'all do y'all thing. We out of this thing. Hot Blazing 77. He say, we need a new coach. JD he should have been pulled down like and him running for his life. Yeah. He should have been pulled down like that, and he running for his life. That's a fact. He said last 24 Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts is 20-2. Eagles 22-3. 56 TDs, 5 interceptions, completion percentage, and all this to say he is on fire. GOAT Hall of Fame quarterback. 20. Listen, stop what you're doing, bro. He is not no damn Hall of Fame quarterback, but I get what you're saying. He know how to win, and that's all that matters to y'all. He said, Buddy just yapping with his rage bait. Ain't no one engaging. Oh, you talking about me? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I appreciate you for stopping by. And that's fine. They can come back and watch the video. I ain't mad if it was just one person here watching with me now. I'll be cool too. But shout out to everybody that's looking at this. But appreciate you for stopping by. Be truthful. He say, now we got to run the ball. Yeah, we should have been running the damn ball. Also, he say, wide receiver room looking like government riff. Also, Steven say, what makes Tunsil worse is that's going to be like a late first and a late third round. That's a fact because we ain't winning another game, bro. We ain't winning another game. Also, be truthful, say they asked us pre-draft what's wrong with his elbow. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That ain't that, bro. I get it. You talking about that picture. That ain't that, bro. And lastly, be truthful, say Cliff Eric Bieniemy 2.0, and with a Ron Rivera protege, can't coach his way out of a paper bag. That's a fact. That's a fact. And what I'm gonna say is, first of all, shout out to everybody that tuned in, that was kicking it with your boy. I feel a whole lot better now. And like I said, the season is definitely over. It's been a hell of a ride. Of course, I'm going to be here till the end to see this team turn all around. I am well aware that it won't be this season, and that's all right. That's okay. I just want to see how we respond because we haven't been responding all year long. This offseason is going to be crucial to the success in the future of this organization. Jayden Daniels do not need to go back out there and play another snap for this team this season. He needs to heal up, sit on the side, take a chill pill, like my mother used to say. Take a chill pill. Relax. He need to do that. If he ain't going to have his guys out there, don't put him out there. Point blank period. Because he press him. So it is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for stopping through, kicking it with your boy. And if you ain't already, make sure you get this stream a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn that bell notifications on. Let me keep you in the know with everything Commanders. All I can do is be myself and keep it real with you. The best way I know how. I stand on everything I say. And if I make a mistake, I'll be here the first person to tell you, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. How can I do better? That's just how I move. So shout out to everybody that swung past and hung with your boy tonight. I knew you weren't too far away. Look at Shannon. He had to come in and hate belt to ass. What's up, Shannon? This one of the most consistent haters, and I appreciate him for sliding through. You know what it is. Be True would say, strong draft, our championship field trip killed us. Yep. We shouldn't have been. We shouldn't have had that much success early on. It is what it is, man. Like I said, shout out to everybody that's in here, man. We definitely going live for every game to end the season. We might as well have a good conversation. We can have a good time anyway, because there's no need to be sitting here holding on to the edge of your seat, sitting at the edge of your seat, holding on to the arms and hoping, come on, defense, y'all got this, y'all got this. Come on, offense, get this first down. You know, it's over. Marcus Mariota, it's your show. It's your show. Let's see. Shout out to Chris Rodriguez. He was running hard tonight. Bill was doing a lot of dancing out there. Bill was looking like Michael Jackson tonight with all that damn dancing. I think we need to see both of them a little more. I like Jeremy McNichols, but I want to see those guys a little more because we're going to definitely have to run the ball to close out the season. It's Marcus Mariota season, y'all. When Terry get healthy, he don't. No. When Terry get healthy, he need to have his ass out there. He got paid. He got paid $35 million. We need to see that $35 million out there, even if we're not trying to win. So when you heal up and he come back after the bye, we need to see you out there. Noah Brown, if he ain't gonna play once he heal up, let him go. But trade Deron Payne if you're not gonna pay him because he want his money, even though he ain't. The results aren't showing up. He could definitely do good on some teams. Trade him. Get a fifth. Get a sixth. I don't give a damn what it is. Get a good pick. We need draft capital at this point. I'm waving a white flag. And I don't know what AP at with it. I don't know what Dan Quinn at with it. I don't know what the roster at with it. But I'm waving a white flag. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. The fat lady, the fat man that's saying, it's over. It's over. My boy Jayden Daniels went down. It's done. It's done. It is what it is. So, I'm gonna get to a couple more of these comments, and I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and watch some of Lloyd T and some of the other guys. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. I've been on for a little over an hour, and it's still Commanders to the day I DIE. It's still Commanders to the day I DIE, ladies and gentlemen. Before I get out of here, like I said, if you're new to the channel, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Help me get into the algorithm so we can push this out to the masses, to other Commanders fans. There may be other people who feel like I feel. The season is over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. So that's going to do it for you, boy. It's hard to put this left hand. Jayden can't even put this left hand up right now. He can't even put this left hand up. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Long live my brother Rico. May he rest in peace. Hail to the Commanders, to the Redskins, to the Washington football team, to the day I DIE. That's going to do it for you, boy. I'm definitely going to catch y'all on the next one. We out.